Alright, let's dive into this because it's a story that's got everyone talking, Porsha Williams and her massive divorce win. But before we get into the details, let me just say, this isn't just about a multi-million-dollar home or a fancy car. It's about power dynamics, negotiation, and what it really means to come out on top in a high-stakes breakup. So, here's the deal. Porsha Williams, star of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, just scored big in her divorce from Simon Guobadia. We're talking a 7-figure settlement, the deed to their Atlanta mansion, and even a 2021 Rolls-Royce Ghost. Sounds like a victory lap, right? But what makes this really interesting is the way it all went down. First off, let's talk about that house. Simon transferred his interest in the property to Porsha through a quitclaim deed. Now, personally, I think this is a huge move. It's not just about the money, it's about control. Porsha now has the full authority to refinance or sell the home without Simon or any arbitrator getting involved. That's a level of autonomy that's rare in these kinds of settlements. And it raises a deeper question: how did she manage to secure such favorable terms? I mean, divorces, especially among the wealthy, can get ugly. But Porsha seems to have navigated this with precision. What this really suggests is that she had a strong legal team and, more importantly, a clear strategy. Another detail I find fascinating is the reimbursement amount, $1,568,181.63 from Simon's share of the property's equity. That's not just a random number. It's a calculated figure that reflects the value of what she's entitled to. And the fact that Simon agreed to it, that's either a sign of goodwill or a strategic move to avoid a prolonged legal battle. From my perspective, it's probably a bit of both. What many people don't realize is that in high-profile divorces like this, both parties often have a lot to lose: reputation, future earnings, and public image. So, settling quickly can be the smarter play. Now, let's talk about the timing. Porsha and Simon married in November 2022, and she filed for divorce just 15 months later in February 2024. That's a short marriage, even by celebrity standards. And yet, she walked away with a settlement that's nothing short of impressive. If you take a step back and think about it, this speaks to the importance of prenuptial agreements and clear financial planning. I'm not saying they had won, but the speed and clarity of this settlement suggests that both parties knew exactly what they were getting into, or out of. One thing that immediately stands out is how Porsha handled this publicly. She didn't drag it out, didn't air dirty laundry, and didn't let it become a media circus. That's a level of maturity and professionalism that's rare in these situations. In my opinion, it's a masterclass in how to handle a high-profile breakup. She's not just securing her financial future, she's protecting her brand. And in the world of reality TV, where drama is currency, that's a smart move. But here's the bigger question: what does this mean for Porsha moving forward? Personally, I think this sets her up for a new chapter. She's got the financial security, the assets, and the autonomy to make her next moves on her terms. Whether that's focusing on her career, her family, or new ventures, she's in a position of power. And that's what makes this story so compelling. It's not just about the money or the house. It's about a woman taking control of her narrative and coming out stronger on the other side. So, what do you think? Is this a win for Porsha, or is there more to the story than meets the eye? Let me know in the comments below. And if you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just a celebrity divorce, it's a reminder that in any breakup, the real victory is in how you handle it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights like this.